Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get regular updates on when we'll be uploading new videos. So, I wanted to come on stage to have a casual chat with you all about me. I want to introduce myself, let you know who I am for those of you that don't know me, and just what I'm about, and talk a little bit about my journey. So, I'm Danielle. I'm 31 and I have 5 incredible children. I'm married to Ian, who is the Ideal Fitness and Nutrition personal trainer. And I decided to become a nutrition coach basically because of the journey that I've been on myself. Back before I had my children, I was very unhealthy, very unfit. Drink, I used to smoke, eat a lot of takeaways. I never used to cook for myself. It got to a point where my lifestyle was so bad that I had no control over it. I had my children. I suffered really badly with depression and anxiety, to a point that I had a breakdown, and had to contact Talking Change to get some CBT therapy. My anxiety was that bad that I couldn't leave the house on my own. Walking through the park or anything like that was just really, really scary for me. I was worried about what people thought of me, about the way I looked, about the way I dressed, my hair colour, my facial features, like anything like that used to really, really bug me, and I just really wasn't happy with the person who I was. So one day I decided to change. I took it upon myself to make those changes, and my God, I've never looked back. I done 12 weeks of CBT therapy. It is the best thing, amongst other things, that I have ever done. It changed my life, and it continues to change my life in so many ways. After 12 weeks worth of therapy, I decided to do something that I never thought I would ever do, and that was join a martial arts gym. I train at Gym 01 in Portsmouth, which is in Fratton, for those of you who don't know it. It's an amazing gym, such an amazing community, and that place has helped me in so many ways, but I'm going to cover that on a different video. I started training with Gym 01, and started kickboxing, and I was really insecure about myself. I was probably the biggest person, like the most overweight person in the gym. But you know what? No one batted an eyelid. So all those thoughts that I had about myself before, and the worries about the opinions that others had on me, no one cared. And no one continues to care. People only care about what they're doing, about their technique, about the weight that they're lifting. People don't pay attention to the individual on the mat or in the room. They're paying attention to themselves, because the most important person in the room is you. I chose to change my life around and chose to join that gym because I wanted to be fitter and healthier. I wanted to better my life and better my children's lives. I didn't want to be the mum in the park that just sat there miserable. I wanted to run around. I wanted to chase after my children, climb the climbing frames, sit on the swing next to my daughter. I couldn't do all that being 17 stone. I can do that now. Being with Gym 01 and exercising regularly, I lost a bit of weight. But the changes really, really started to happen when I changed the way I cooked, and I changed my my thoughts around food. I spent years doing Slimming World, Weight Watchers, Celebrity Slim, Slim Fast, a number of other fad diets, and don't get me wrong, they made me lose weight. I won't ever sit here and say that they didn't make me lose weight, but what they failed to do was teach me the real basics of nutrition. So I took it upon myself, after years and years and years of struggling, to teach myself the basics of nutrition. I done a level 3 diploma course in diet and nutrition, passed that, and I really wanted to pass my knowledge on to other people. Now, the way to do that was to become a nutrition coach. Through my learning, I learned even more about myself. I learned that I had an eating disorder. That eating disorder was called BED, that's binge eating disorder. I would go all day without eating, and I'd binge in the evenings. Or I'd go all day without eating a solid meal, no breakfast, no lunch, no dinner. But what I would do is I would binge on biscuits, on crisps. I would go to the shop and buy wraps and thinking, do you know, I've not eaten today. But I had. I'd consumed so many calories on a daily basis without thinking about it that my weight just spiraled out of control. And when I lost a little bit of weight, I was like, hey, it's all good. I've lost 4 pounds this week. Brilliant. I never, ever admitted to putting on weight. Ever. So coming clean to myself and putting my story out there on Instagram and Facebook was me accepting that I had an issue with food. Now, I can't say that I have resolved my issue with food. I'm better with food. But I've still got a lot of work to do. And whilst I'm working on myself, I want to help people in the same situation as me. So if you think you fall into the binge eating disorder category, I highly, highly recommend you going to see your GP. And I highly, highly recommend that you accept that you have the issue and get help for it. There is help out there. You can do CBT therapy. You can come and see a nutrition coach. I'm by all means not a doctor. I can't diagnose a binge eating disorder, but I can recommend you go and see one on the basis of those sort of habits. It was a real hard time for me, actually, accepting the fact that I had an issue, because I'd put so much work and so much effort into learning about nutrition. I thought I'd failed myself, but I hadn't. I'd learned a lot about myself, and what I've done now to better my chances even more is I have gone and got myself my own nutrition coach, who's learning the precision nutrition way, and I've got high hopes that we're going to work really, really well together. She will be doing a similar coaching style to what I do with my clients. So I'm going to be helping her, she's going to be helping me. And yeah, I want you guys to follow my journey throughout. I think through lockdown, a lot of my social media followers saw a dramatic change in me. I ran every day. My eating habits changed. I focused on myself. And then slowly, as normality started to sink back in and the school run started to happen and I went back to work, my normal way of life crept back in. And here I am now. I've gained some more weight. I've not gained it all back, but I have gained some weight, which I hold my hands up and admit to. I need as much help as everybody else. Just because I'm a nutrition coach doesn't mean I've got it all sussed. And no nutrition coaches out there have got it all sussed. Everybody has to focus. Everybody needs their reasons. Everybody has to make this priority. When you see people defined and look healthy, they're not just that for no reason. They're that because they work towards it. They put so much time, so much effort into being that way, and they're doing it for themselves. So guys, all I wanted to say in this video is I want to help people like me. People that have spent years and years and years following diets that claim that you lose weight and keep weight off, but you struggle with that. You may lose 3 or 4 stone, but you may struggle to keep that 3 or 4 stone off. I want to help people like you. I want to help people that are struggling with food, that find that they're getting to the evenings and they are binging. Having a packet of crisps or having a chocolate bar or a bit of cake or something, that's not binge eating. Binge eating is uncontrollably putting food in and in and in and in, thinking you're not doing any damage, feeding those emotions. Stop. Please, come and get help. Come and get help from somebody who knows what it's like to live that life. I just want to help people like me. And this is why I wanted to do this video. because I know what it's like. I've been there. I felt the loneliness. And I just want to say, surround yourself with positive people. Strip away that negativity. Strip away those people that are maybe bringing you takeaways every week, or saying to you, come on, let's go for food. Let's go and do this. Let's go and do that. All these unhealthy options. If you really don't think you can do it, or do it in a controlled manner, stop doing it. Strip that back, okay? And focus on yourself. Really. Because this is important. This is the time now to focus on you, to get your life back on track. And it's never too late. It doesn't matter how old you are, whether you are 18, whether you are in your mid-20s, if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, it's never too late, okay? A client of mine, she's in her 50s and she has lost an incredible amount of weight and has bettered her life. Yeah, she's in her 50s. She's bettered her life. She is fit. She is healthy. She feels incredible. Another one of my clients, he is soon to be a new dad, and he has changed his life dramatically too. I've changed my life, and the real simple thing about this all is move more and eat less. And if you don't want to eat less, burn more calories than what you're consuming. And if you don't know how many calories you're consuming, write it down. But I'm going to go into all of that in probably my next video. You won't ever be on a diet. This is habit changing. This is lifestyle changing. I never want you to be on a diet again. I'm never going to be on a diet again. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm really looking forward to gyms reopening next week. I'm excited. I can't wait to start my new gym routine. And I'm really looking forward to starting work with Kennedy, who is my new coach. We're really excited. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I haven't rambled on too much. And yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about me. If you have any requests for videos from myself or Ian, then please drop a comment in the space below. And again, if you could just subscribe and press the bell button for notifications, that would be fantastic for us. We want to try and grow our YouTube channel so we can share as much information as possible with people far and wide. But I guess until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.